Hello everyone. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is your blue moon reading, the Halloween reading, which is going to be a full moon in the sign of Taurus. Just wanting to mention that because this full moon will be connected to Uranus, it can be quite shocking. It can be quite changing. It can be a wake-up call. We know that full moons bring in an ending. So where there is an ending, there is a new beginning because we make space for something new to start. I have also done an astrology reading for each individual sign. So you could watch that. It's in the description box below if you're interested. Okay. I'd like to also mention that the astrology reading does have, yes, you call them some glitches. It's some creative work that ties in with Halloween as being scary. Yeah, it was just something different that we thought we'd do. A lot of you enjoyed it. Some of you did get freaked out. I hope we didn't scare you too much. But anyway, I want to thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for your support. I'm going to do a collective reading first. Okay, I've set out each sign starting from Aries, finishing off with Pisces. I'm stumbling over my words. Still Mercury retrograde, still Mars retrograde. Okay, so I do astrology updates for those of you that are interested in knowing all about those, when they start, when they finish. I do have the links in the description box below. And I want to thank you all for your support and your love and your patience. And I'm going to wish you all good luck with the elections that you're already voting. Good luck in the US. Hope that the outcome is something that will be the good for the whole world, as we know that the US, all eyes are pinned on your area, for those of you that live in the US. So let's see what's going on for the collective energy, right? So let's take one card, and therefore I will have the timestamps in the description below, so you can go to your sign. Please watch your sun, moon, rising, your Venus if you are female, your Mars if you are male, and your North Node if you are familiar with your chart. So we've got South Node and life stats. So this is for Halloween, the 31st. Remember that a full moon, the energy of the full moon does last up until the new moon, okay? And the new moon is around mid-month, around the 15th of November, if I'm not mistaken. There will be a new moon in Scorpio, as it is the time of Scorpio. So happy birthday if it's your birthday and you are a Scorpio. Wishing you a happy solar return. Let's take another card. The cards that I'm using will be in the description box below. We've got cycles. So if you're interested, please go to the description box below to see what cards I am using. So, oops. Okay. All right. Very slippery. Halloween, please, Spirit. We've got Destiny. And it is a blue moon. It's not called a blue moon without a reason, I should say. It is the second consecutive blue moon, full moon. Full moon in the month of October, the 10th month of 2020. So what does Spirit have? We've got two cards from Spirit. Purification, fire. Bare Essentials, the Naked Truth, Wholeness. And it's a number 14. And we've also got Hidden Path, the Marriage of Spirit and Matter, number 34. Okay. Now, how does the moon affect us? What is the help or the hindrance from the Moonology Oracle. So and we have a new start is coming, new moon. Well, it's a full moon, obviously. With a new moon, something is beginning. Let's take a tarot. Let's take a couple of tarot cards. We have the Magician, which is number 1. And we have 6 of Autumn, which is 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. And for the collective, please, Spirit. We have the Doctor. The Doctor means healing. Okay, this is a deck that I have not used as of yet. Let's just put this down a little bit more. Cannot see it. There we go. And let's look at love. Love on a collective scale, as we know that Mercury has been retrograding, everyone. Today, as I'm doing this reading, today is the 28th of October. And we know that Mercury has been retrograding in Libra and Scorpio. Mercury is now in Libra. It's to come back into a Libra, and Venus is now in its home sign of Libra. So there's a lot going on where love is concerned. Let's take 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. And we have the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Wow. Oh. So on a collective scale, okay, we've got fire, we've got water. 5 of Wands could be a family situation. As you can see, there's disharmony here. There is no balance here, okay? Something needs to change. It is a 5 where love is concerned. There could be 3 people in a situation. So I don't see this as good energy. As you can see, there is trouble. And we've got the 8 of Cups, which means someone is moving on. Okay, for those of you that are not on the same page with your partner, you're taking yourself out of this situation. You are moving away. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So what I see in the collective is that if the communication is not good here, if you, as I was saying, if you're not on the same page with the Magician, because it's all about Mercury, Mercury is the communicator. It's doing business, right? Collaborating or not, good communication or not. If the communication has not been good, remember the Magician gives us the tools to make magic. Someone is having a new beginning here. 6 of Pentacles is equal giving and receiving. I do see it very often as a balance card, okay? Could be a card of justice, okay? Karmic justice, I'm going to say as well. And this could also be a payout. Someone is going through legalities and leaving. Could be a commitment in the past. Could also be a family situation here that someone is leaving. Okay, because there's been a lack of balance. But whatever you've given to Spirit, whatever you've given out to the universe, it's time for that to come back to you. Have you given love? Have you given integrity? Then that will be coming back to you. If you have not, as I said, karmic justice. But there could be also an unexpected flow of money coming through. And there is a sense of a karmic debt. As we've got the South Node here in life's debts. Okay. Some of you will have the money to pay back. Pay a debt, pay a loan, pay someone that you owe. Okay. And therefore, we've got another 6 here. It's number 42, which equals a 6. Again, balance and harmony. And, you know, you have been through these cycles over and over again. Cycles means it's something karmic. You've been going around and around in the same situation, trying to get a different result, but that was destiny. That was fate. That was destiny. That was meant to happen. But whatever it is, whatever is leaving from your life now, we've got a new start is coming. Okay, and this is a new moon. As I said, the new moon will be in the sign of Scorpio. And Scorpio is all about death, transformation, rebirth. Okay, and we've got another 10 here because the cycles card is a 37, which equals a 10. And it's interesting here as what I see in this card is that the 7 cups are together and the 8th cup is separate. As you can see here, there's a person lying down. Looks like this person has passed on or something like that. And I do see the other woman as standing on top. I mean, she's on top of the other person, very compassionate, as there has been confusion about love. There's been confusion, maybe even someone is not feeling well. Someone is, I feel a sense of melancholy, but we've got the doctor here, which means this could be the end of this karmic debt. This payback. 8 of Cups is usually someone that's moving on. Remember that the 8 of Cups I see as a growth spurt, but we could see that the Ace of Cups is separate here. And that is, you know, someone offering a new beginning. Maybe this could also mean that love was put on the back burner here because of disagreements, but there is a chance that love could come back and that this karmic cycle has ended. Or this Ace of Cups could mean self-love now. You have to love yourself as because this connection has ended. One person is not, I mean, emotionally they're not there. This person has checked out. Okay, so it will be a different story for each of you. We've got purification here, number 14, which is temperance, but it does add up to a 5 again. 5 means Taurus. Taurus could mean family, could mean marriage, it could mean spirituality. Bare essentials, the naked truth and wholeness. Purification through fire, and fire can mean action. It could also mean burning bridges. Okay. And we've got hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Number 34, which equals a 7. This could also mean move. Remember, 7 is the chariot. It could mean moving away from a home. Could be could be moving home as well, because it does speak of a hidden path. So the marriage of spirit and matter means that you are spiritually aligned, but also in the practical, you are aligned with what spirit is telling you, what you're communicating to spirit. So there is a hidden path. Look out for signs and synchronicities, everyone. Okay, and I will leave it there. Remember, South Node is very karmic. It's something that's very familiar to us, and we need to let go. We need to excrete something from our lives, something that will bring in, obviously, something new. All right, that was the collective reading. Let's now go on to the sign of Aries. Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. Let's take your cards on this full moon reading. We've got the Monsieur, Signore, the abundant gentleman here. Someone who could be a VIP, someone who comes from a high-class heritage, We have part of fortune and increase. Wow. Part of fortune is very similar to the wheel of fortune. Okay. This could be increase where money is concerned. We have loyalty. Number 33, which is a master number. We have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So we've got Taurus here. Some of you may have personal planets in Taurus, or you're dealing, and this is where the full moon in Taurus, this is obviously the full moon on Halloween. Wow. We have 7 of arrows, which is the 7 of swords. And we've got, wow, we've got the King of coins here, which is usually my Taurus card. Doesn't have to be. So we've got strong Taurian energy. We've also got air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have 2 of summer, which is the 2 of cups. We have the Prince of Spring, which is the Knight of Wands. Spirit has winter's end for you, regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. And this is a number 16. 16, of course, is the Tower, but it does also add up to a 7, which is the Chariot. That's a victory card, right? Cancer. Regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. And we have obstacles. Wow. So the obstacles are over with, though. That's exactly what is going on here. I feel that there is winter's end. You're coming to a time of hibernation. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. We're not talking about the climate, we're talking about your emotions. Spirit is saying that it's time to come through now, as we've got the 2 of cups here. I mean, 2 of summer is 2 of cups. We've got, could be a Sagittarian, you could be connecting to someone that's quite desirous, quite passionate. This could be someone who, this could be someone that travels for work. Okay, or this is you if you travel for work. Okay, it's very creative, very creative energies. And I do feel, because we've got the full moon in Taurus, which is on Halloween, it's a rare blue moon. Therefore, something is going to happen differently. I do feel that your loyalty is going to pay off. We've got a 33 here, which is a master number. Okay, 33. Look out for signs and synchronicity and numbers that reoccur. We've got 2 very similar cards here. So you are dealing with someone that's quite prosperous. This could be a boss. This could be someone that you are romantically interested in. King of coins, could be a father. This could be someone, this could even be an invitation out on a night, outing, blue ribbon gathering, red carpet gathering, where you could be dressing up. This could be an invitation, yes. And remember that full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. We've got Taurus all over your reading. Yes, Taurus is practical. Taurus is also the money house, remember. So 7 of arrows could mean sneakiness, but it can also mean intelligence. Maybe this King of Pentacles has not been someone who uses tactics, over the table tactics, more so beneath the table tactics to get where he got, which means strong intelligence. We do have part of fortune, an increase, and this is a 45, which equals a 9. So Virgo, that is the Hermit. Number 9 is Virgo, so some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. As I said, we've also got Sagittarius. And this could also mean an agreement where work is concerned. That means it's going to be very prosperous, whatever your I mean, you're going up, you're climbing up, your finances are doing really well. There could be some sort of a coming together, an agreement with someone that's already financially comfortable, okay? You've been working on something, you've had the obstacles, as I said, you're coming out of hibernation, you're being rebirthed. We've got regeneration, and I do feel that also the retrogrades have got something to do with it as well. Now, this King of Pentacles, it could be someone that's very charming, could have strong fire in their chart, but also we've got water. We've got strong water. So, well, the water would mainly be Scorpio, I would say, because we've got so much Taurus. Right across from Taurus is Scorpio. So a full moon means something will be shown to you on or before or just after the full moon in Taurus, but whatever it is, I mean, part of fortune, in synastry, the part of fortune is very fated where important connections are concerned. Okay, so it's a very, very strong card. It does remind me of the Wheel of Fortune as well. So there is a lot of abundance here, even though you've had obstacles. There is a lot of abundance as long as you play your cards right. And we could have someone that's very romantic as well, as we've got the King of Hearts here. King of Hearts, someone that's very romantic, someone that's very stable, very dependable, very well off financially. So strong earth, dear Aries, strong earth. Okay, Taurus especially. Remember, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Now, Venus is in Libra. So she's very strong there. Now, Venus moving through Libra, Aries, that for you, for Aries Sun and Aries Rising, that's your house of relationship. So Venus is now transiting your commitment, your relationship to others. And this doesn't only have to be love. Remember, this could be a balancing out, coming together through some sort of a practical plan. And through your loyalty, this is where the abundance comes from. Your loyalty means you've been watering a certain plant, a certain something. You've been nurturing, providing food, water, love to something. It's winter's end, dear Aries. And I love to see that. Now, for some of you, I suppose, depending on where you are in the world, could this happen then when close to the end of winter? That is a little bit ahead, yes, but remember that a regeneration, a rebirth, and a positive outcome is worth the wait if that is the case for you. But this is a general reading, remember. So I will leave it there. And I'm going to say also, I mean, loyalty can mean that you are being rewarded by this King of Pentacles, whether this is a love connection or a work connection. There's something coming in for you. Very positive, dear Aries. I do wish you luck with that. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Talk to you soon. Hello, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Let's see what's going on the Halloween full moon. And we have melancholy. Some of you are under the weather, and dear Taurus, of course, we know that emotions run wild. A full moon in your own sign says that obviously it's going to be a very emotional time for you. Remember that it's going to be together with Uranus. So you could be receiving some sort of information that could be quite shocking, quite depressing. Okay. This could be a wake-up call for you. We've got Sagittarius and I see. We do have a 21, which can mean the World card. So there is some sort of an ending. Now you see the truth. We have High Priestess of Spirit and number 7. So trust your intuition. Those of you that are connected to Spirit, that are aligned, you need to trust in any signs or synchronicities that come through from Spirit. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Some sort of a new beginning in a home or family situation. Cancer can mean also the past. Remember that Cancer is the home. It is the home. It is the mother. So a new moon means new beginnings, new blessings. There is safety here. You are safe. You are feeling safe, maybe even from your family. Of heritage could be. And we've got the Emperor here, where love is concerned. And we've got the Nine of Arrows. So Nine of Swords. So there is a lot of worry around a love relationship. Remember that the Emperor is a number 4. So this could mean worry around a father figure. You could be the father figure. This could be worry around, you know, how do you manage, how do you rule your empire? Okay, as you are feeling low psychologically here. We have the 10 of Autumn, which is the family card, the marriage card. And we have the Emperor again. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Now, some of you, this could be a father figure. This could be a father figure that you are worried about. And I see, remember that Sagittarius is all about, it's very spiritual. But also Sagittarius is all about the truth. I now see. Let's see what Spirit has for you. An amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. Confidence. This is number 41, which equals a 5. And we've got true love. Wow. That was not expected here. Okay, the Emperor. Okay, so obviously there's been something that's been upsetting you. You've been very melancholic. Some of you may have had too much on your plate. You haven't been able to move towards a connection that you feel is a spiritual connection. Okay, because the Emperor is very much about the mundane. It's Aries energy, but I do see it as very Saturnian. It's Capricorn. It's you've got to do the hard work, right? Now, the 10 of Pentacles here does speak of manifestation, financial success through hard work. Yes, it does. But it can also speak of a marriage. Now, the Emperor could be someone that is in a marriage, someone that's already married, someone that is not happy, as we've got the Nine of Swords here, someone that is not happy in marriage here. Now, why? I don't know why I feel, but there is a new connection. We've got new moon in Cancer. Cancer is, the house of Cancer is the house of, it's ruled by the moon. And the moon is our emotions, remember. New moon in Cancer could be a new moon. New moon in Cancer would be in the time of Cancer, right? In the time of Cancer. But this could also mean a new home. This could mean a new home. Because we've got transformation here. Remember that we've got the true love card here. True love, this is like a gift that's coming through, right? Where love is concerned. And amethyst is very, it's very powerful in the sense that it gives you strong intuition. There is going to be a transformation for you. Okay, remember that the sun is transiting your 7th house, which will show you things to do with your connections, your relationships. Scorpio is very dark. The sun will shed the light on your relationships. And the sun could also mean healing. But you're going through some form of a transformation. And you're coming through as very confident. Okay? Very confident that the power is within your hands. We've got the Emperor twice, which says to me that in one sense, I do feel that there is a new connection here, and I feel that your energy is the Emperor. Why? Because we've got the Emperor twice. We've got the Emperor with the 10 of Pentacles here, which can mean that a cycle has ended, obviously. Maybe this was a marriage of financial prosperity, a marriage because of finances, okay? Maybe it wasn't a true love connection. And as you could see here with the 9 of Swords, there is a lot of stress and a lot of worry. And look at the way the Emperor is looking the other way from his Empress. They look quite sneaky, actually. I don't see that there is a good connection here. I feel that it's very typical. It's very, it's got to be, things have got to be done by the book. But remember that Sagittarius is also very, very much about freedom. I do feel that some of you are moving to a new home. You're trusting in your intuition. Remember, we've got a 7 here, which is the Chariot. I do feel as though you are listening to spirit. You have been aligning. I feel that this worry, and you've got a 5 here. There is a 5, which means 5 is the Hierophant, and 5 means change. As you have not been happy in this connection. Now, speaking of finances here, I do feel that you are very confident about, manifesting what you've been working hard on. Some of you may even be moving towards or hoping towards purchasing a new home. Could also be at a distance from where you normally reside. As Sagittarius can also mean the world, remember? Some of you could also be connecting to someone that is at a distance to you. Whatever is going on, some of you have been working really hard on ensuring that there is financial security for your loved ones and your children. Obviously, some of you are parents. And I feel that some of you have been honoring family traditions, and therefore this marriage may have been for that reason, but we've got true love here. We've got true love, and I feel that that is something new for you. Remember that the full moon means ending, so I do feel that some of you are coming out of a long-term connection or a marriage of tradition. You had to do something in relation to what the family, what your heritage says, what your father says, what your culture says. Remember that the 10 of Pentacles turns into an Ace, so therefore it's also it's a new beginning. Some of you could also be taking on the, getting a promotion and sitting on the throne. This could be you climbing the ladder, dear Taurus, okay? Now, the fact that it says you and your loved ones are safe means that something has happened. I'd love to hear your comments. Some of you have been fearing that you have not felt safe financially, maybe. Who knows? I'd love to hear your comments on that, dear Taurus, and I'd like to thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. We had a fair bit of Earth there, okay? We had Aries, we had Taurus, Sagittarius. We mentioned Cancer as well. So they're the main signs that stood out to me. I do hope that resonated for you. Thank you again so much. Wishing you all the best. Hello, dear Gemini. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. What's going on with this full moon for you? And we have the Officer. So someone that wears a uniform. This is very similar to the King of Swords. Okay, so this could be something to do with the law. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This could be you as well. We've got 5th house and creativity. Remember that a full moon does bring an ending. Now, 5th house and creativity. This also signifies Leo. This is the fun house. This is the, look at the masks. Okay. I do see this card as something like someone could be playing a practical joke on you, dear Gemini. This could be you visiting a lunar park, or someone's playing a trick on you. Someone's wearing a false mask. Fifth house can also mean creating something. A lot of creative energies. We've got reminder, don't forget. So the cards are saying that you need to remember. And this is a number 10, 28, 2 and 8 equal a 10. So something you need to remember. We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Wow, dear Gemini. Full moon means an ending. Something is coming to a culmination for you. Remember also, Gemini, that when we have our new moon wish and we send that out to spirit, with the full moon, we receive our wish. And that could mean that, absolutely. But there are answers that are coming. There's something here that you will be reminded of. Look out for signs and synchronicities. We've got the Magician. Number 1, which means you've got the power to make the magic. This could mean communication, someone coming back from the past. We're still in Mercury retrograde. You are ruled by Mercury, so it is bringing up situations from the past in relation to love, partnerships of all sorts, anything to do with communication, as you are getting the answers. We have the 2 of Wands here, which means the door is open or there is a decision that someone's making. This card always signifies that the world is your oyster, but also this is saying that the door opens to something or someone at a distance. This could mean communication through social media, of course. Be careful with communication, as things may not be clear. It could be quite confusing still. We have the Empress. The Empress means manifestation. There's birth. She's already given birth. She's already given birth here, dear Gemini. The Empress could be a mother figure. You could be the mother. This is manifestation of dreams. This is love. This is Taurus, Libra energy. We've also got, and I'm going to mention Virgo as well, because the Magician rules Virgo. We've got Leo, Virgo. We have the 6 of Cups. This is a childhood sweetheart. This is a soulmate connection, or this means that you have got children. Now, some of you could be getting pregnant, so take care if you are not planning on pregnancy. Let's see what else we've got here. Evolution, earth changes, climate change, transformation. And it is a 945, which equals a 9. And again, that is the Hermit. And we've got Amira's Love Oracle, and we've got past love. So it looks like this is a connection from the past. Someone broke your heart. Your heart is starting to mend. Okay, it's starting to mend. But this is obviously a time that you've been waiting for. Remember that the Empress is pregnant. I usually see her. She needs to be patient. She needs to wait. Here, she's given birth. She's given birth to a soulmate connection, dear Gemini. This is beautiful. Some of you could be connecting to someone that is from a different area of the world. Yes, the answers that you are seeking, that you have been seeking, are coming. The full moon will give you that clarity. And look out for signs and synchronicities. Something is going to come back to mind. Something's coming back to remind you. And the card that says don't forget, yes, this could be someone that you've connected to from a past lifetime. Maybe with the officer here, some of you, for those of you that are in commitments, this could mean something to do with legalities, divorce, settlement. This could also be clear and concise communication coming through as well. We've got the mother and the children here. Remember that the magician, it does say magic, so this is going to be a magical time for you. And for those of you that have been waiting for someone to make a choice, could be between you and another person, because we've got the Hermit here. Remember, the Hermit, someone is, well, it's not the Hermit, but it's number 9, which is Virgo energy. You've been maybe in your cave, maybe you've been hoping to make a decision, or the person have been dealing with may have been connecting spiritually, looking for the light, looking for their path. And this is a past love. This is maybe someone from a past lifetime. But you've got a very creative time here. It is time to take action. Okay, and luck is on your side. You could be living a life of luxury here. And you could also be remembering things in a different way than what they were. Could be remembering things in a more romantic way or in a darker way than what they actually were. But whatever the case is with this full moon in Gemini, this means, yes, someone's made up their mind and you're going to find out about it. And I see that it's really cool. Like the 5th house is also the natural house of Leo, which means true love, flirtation, children. Okay, you've created, you are the Empress, dear Gemini. And I'm wishing you luck with that. All right, I do hope that it resonated. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Dear Gemini, wishing you all the best. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. This is your Halloween reading, which is a full moon in Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you, dear Cancer. What's going on around this full moon in Taurus? And we have Allegrezza. Okay, so gladness. This is joy. This is a card of joy. Okay. Joy and happiness. We've got Libra and I balance. Number 19, which equals, it is the Leo, it is the sun number. The sun is a 19, but nevertheless, 1 and 9 equal 10. Okay, they equal 10. And Libra, Mercury is retrograding in the sign of Libra. You are finding your balance and harmony here. We've got movement. Number 29, you're moving towards an open door. This is an 11. You're moving towards a new opening. Remember, moving towards justice. We have the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. So something is being built upon, dear Cancer. And we've got a second card, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, so full moon means a culmination. Aries is like the seed that we plant. But there's going to be a fiery climax. Remember that this full moon will also be together with Uranus. So that could be, thunder, lightning, a sudden tower moment, okay? We have innocence. So we've got the full card here in love. This is a new cycle. Again, we've got Aries. Someone is willing to take that risk. But they need to go through the fire to take this risk. Okay? And we've got triumph. So you take that leap of faith into love, dear Cancer. Look at the love here. Look at the connection. Look at the embrace. I just got the goosebumps for you. Okay, beautiful. And this is, of course, the World card. Some of you could be at a distance, could be connecting to someone that is from a foreign culture, different area of the world. We have King of Winter. King of Winter means the King of Swords. This could be communication, truthful communication. This could be knowledge. This could be truth coming through. This is someone who speaks their truth. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. So if you haven't had any connection, any communication, because you're looking at your investments with the Seven of Pentacles here. So we've got air and earth. And let's see what Spirit has for you. We've got liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Wow. So for some of you, you may be going through divorce. Some of you are cleaning out your closet where love is concerned. Okay, you are going to visit a solicitor. King of Winter could be a legal representative. And you are freeing yourself from any obligations. This is a 25, which equals a 7. And dear Cancer, of course, 7 is your number. And you are moving towards a twin flame connection, dear Cancer. You are following your calling. Let me just turn on the light. It is getting a bit dark. Oops. Okay. Sorry about that. Wow. So a fiery climax reaches, which means fiery, and that could be quite frustrating. Quite frustrating. You know, I don't see, I mean, this is very, very similar. I don't see a lot of happiness here. These people are pretending. There's no happiness here. For those of you that were not happy, I feel that something is going to tip the scales here. Okay, waxing moon. Something is building. You're building. The energy is gaining momentum, which means you could be coming up to a fiery climax. Remember, a lot of passion here. Remember that Uranus means liberation, dear Cancer. Uranus means liberation. Breaking free from a negative attachment. That is just so obvious. Now, a negative attachment could be something to do with business, of course. You've been very, very patient. And you've been strategizing. Where your money is concerned, I do feel that where connection is concerned, you were at a stop. You were at a stop. This was not, your commitment, your relationship was not moving. It was stagnant, okay? As you can see with both these cards, Seven of Pentacles is, you're looking at your investments, but you're not. There's nothing there other than you've invested money, you've invested your time, your energy. Some of you have got children, no doubt, here. But you are obviously being advised by someone that's very objective, okay? And you have been connected to an unemotional relationship. That's why we've got the fiery climax, and this is a frustrating energy. So you're going to move. Remember, look at the freedom in the horse here. Look at this wild horse. This is how you're going to be. As I said, it's an 11. I feel that that's going to be the fire that's beneath you. And Libra can mean partnerships. So if there has been no balance, you're moving into balance because you're moving towards a connection that is more for you. One where there's equal giving and receiving, dear Cancer, and you're moving towards a twin flame connection. And that is very rare. And I don't feel that you are leaving a twin flame connection. You're more than likely leaving a soulmate, right? A karmic connection. Something that you needed to live through. Obviously, there were lessons there. So, dear Cancer, I will leave it at that. I do hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Sending you much love and good luck with what's going on for you. Hello, Leo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is your full moon reading. This blue moon, which is very rare, on Halloween, which will be happening. It's a full moon in Taurus, and it's going to be right on Uranus. So it could be quite shocking. It could mean freedom. It could mean many, many things. As I've done an astrology update on this, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below if you want to know more about it. So what's going on? And we've got the Speranza. This is the card of hope. This is the card of hope. So, dear Leo, you have been hoping for something. We have Gemini, I think. Maybe you have been thinking of something. You've been trying to make a decision. Gemini is the twins. You've been trying to make a decision. And this is a 15, which is, 15 does ring the devil, but it's also could be a decision between two people, as the 15 adds up to a 6. We have meditation with number 25. Meditation means connecting to spirit, taking some time out. This is a 25, which equals 7. 7 is the Chariot, and the 7th house is also relationships. It's the house of Libra, which is where we've got Venus and Mercury at this time as I'm doing this reading. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. And a new moon means new beginnings, and an eclipse means it's tenfold. So, wow, expect powerful change. Remember that a full moon is always endings. So a new moon comes after that. Now, we are having a couple of eclipses, one on the 30th of November and one on the 14th of December. So there's 2 eclipses there. Could be around that time when you're having a powerful change. Remember that eclipses take something, they eclipse something out of our life. What's going on here? 8 of Swords. In love, there's been a lot of worry, but this is your perception. And we've got 6 of Cups. A lot of feelings of not being able to move. This is a soulmate connection, dear Leo. Some of you may have connected with a soulmate. You may have connected. You may have been hoping to connect, to maybe reconnect. We are in retrograde season still with a past love. Remember that the 8 of Arrows is you're feeling trapped. And why are you feeling trapped? Are you in a commitment? Because the 6 of Cups does mean children. Some of you may have children. Gemini is also the child. Remember, it's the twins. Some of you may have a set of twins, and that is what is limiting you. You have been thinking, trying to make a decision on what you're going to do. What else do we have? We've got the Prince of Summer. Prince of Simmer. Someone's been simmering. Prince of Summer. So that's the Prince, the Knight of Cups, who is someone who takes 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Very romantic, but someone who minds their heart, someone who is scared of being hurt. As the knights, they wear a suit of armor, right? And we've got the King of Summer. There we go. So there is an offer coming through. Honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. This is someone that you can fully trust. This is also being very creative if this is your energy, if this is not love for you. And this is, some of you are falling in love suddenly, or the person you're dealing with is suddenly falling in love. Try to stay grounded. This is going to be a very emotional time for you, dear Leo. I do see a lot of emotion here. A lot. Wow, what does Spirit have for you? Goddess of creation. So this is a very creative time. Goddess of creation reminds me of the Empress. And it says transformation, creativity, and wholeness. And it's another number 7. So 7 is very, very spiritual. And this is a lucky number for you at this time. And we've got long distance. And this could be a connection through long distance. Someone that could be from a different area of the world. And could be because of the lockdown that the worry is here. You haven't been able to move because of what's been going on. This is a very spiritual connection. Some of you are connecting on a higher level. And some of you have been waiting for your ship to come through and it's taken longer than what you expected. But we do have the King of Summer here. Someone very loving, very selfless, Okay, this is an offer coming through. This person is certain. They are certain, and they see you as the Empress. They see you as someone that is the perfect mother. Now, the North Node is in Gemini, which means it's very fated. Looks like what you've been hoping for will soon show up for you, because there is powerful change coming through for you. Remember that an eclipse is that the light of the sun is eclipsed out. So therefore, something is being taken away to make space for your King of Hearts to come through, dear Leo. And this offer is going to sweep you off your feet. So I'm wishing you well. Even if this is something that you're creating, it's going to give you prosperity. Okay? Because I do see someone that is very kind-hearted. You've got the energy, okay, of the Empress as well. If this is a business, then you're hoping to expand it to the world. And it's a very, very powerful time for you. So congratulations, I'm going to say. Good luck. Good luck for you, dear Leo. And I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do hope that it resonated. Wishing you well, and talk to you soon. Love and light. Hello, dear Virgo. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is your Halloween full moon in Taurus reading. It is a blue moon, remember, and therefore it's something very rare that's going on the 31st of October. So, dear Virgo, it's interesting that the placement of the moon, and the moon loves being in Taurus, the placement of the moon in Taurus is in a beautiful connection to you. So this could be very helpful. Let's see what's going on for you. And we have thoughts. So someone is thinking very strongly about something about you. Let's see, we've got Neptune and sacrifice. Neptune can mean also illusion. Remember that Neptune is unconditional love. It does rule the sign of Pisces. We also have High Priestess of Air, so this could be communication. Remember that air is perception. High Priestess, trust her intuition. You could be connecting to an air sign, or this could be a conversation which needs to be had. This is a number 6. 6 is also 6 is Gemini. So Gemini is, yes, it is communication. Speaking, listening, writing, social media. Let's see what else we have. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So yes, Pisces is very important. Dear Virgo, Pisces is your house of partnership. For those of you that are sun and rising Virgo, then Pisces is your 7th house of partnership. So it's relationships of all sorts, not only love relationships. Let's see what else we have. We've got the 5 of Wands, which means not being on the same page where love is concerned, an imbalance here, a disagreement, but then we've got the 3 of Cups. Now, 3 of Cups can mean, you know, a love triangle, but it can also mean, even though there were disagreements, 3 of Cups can mean celebration. This can mean coming back together, reconciliation for some of you. Okay? Now, because we've got the 3 of Cups, someone has been drinking a lot. With the thoughts here, okay, someone may have sacrificed a love relationship for other matters. New moon means new beginning. A new moon in Pisces, so a new beginning in your love life. A new chapter. For some of you, this could be a new person that you could be meeting out while having drinks. Be careful not to overdo it where drinking is concerned, because we've got a lot of Neptunian. This could be drug abuse as well. We have ego with the devil. This is an illusion that you're trapped. And this is also a card of fear. Card of fear, a card of ego. Now this is Capricorn. Capricorn is where all those energies are with the Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. There is some form of a transformation happening, dear Virgo, for you. If you are Sun and rising Virgo, This is your 5th house of creativity, romance, flirtation, children, creation. Some of you may have had an illusion that you're trapped, but you're not trapped. It's your perception. So it says to meditate and contemplate. Try and see through the veil. We have the High Priestess. You've got the power. This is Virgo, Pisces. Trust your intuition. Reflect before taking action. Remember that she is a 2. And you've got, wow, you've got 2 major arcana there. What does Spirit have for you? Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. And this is number 44. Very helpful energies coming through from Spirit. Remember that 44 is an angel number. Ocean of eternal love. Okay, this has been the love that's been around for eternity. Fertility means pregnancy. Be careful that you are not getting pregnant if you are not ready for that. We've got a flame here, which means there is a desire to create, but there's also warm energies of healing, and there is the potential to create. Remember that the Empress energy means that you are there's much fertile ground for you, and there's a lot of love where relationships, not only, but also what you're creating on a level of what you do daily. And we've got the Ice King here. Now this is either a Leo, or this is an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Okay, this is someone that has got strong desires, but they're not showing it. The Ice King. And what I feel here is that because the ego card, this is someone that, remember, the ego is the devil. It's a connection. It's a connection that is bigger, stronger than the 2 people that are usually in the card. Okay, it does speak of entrapment, but it's also there is a very, very strong desire here. A strong desire. And we've got the word guilt here. So some of you may have been dealing with someone that did something that now they feel guilty about, and you need to trust your intuition that whatever they've whatever they've withheld from you, because this person does not show emotion. And we've got Neptune, sacrifice, and this is a 10. 10 means ending of a cycle. This is saying you've sacrificed. This is unconditional love. You've given so much. Maybe you've been cheated. Maybe you've been, oh wow, this is the 5 of Swords, sorry. This is not the 5 of Wands. 5 of Arrows is the 5 of Swords. So obviously there's been a fight here. There's been competition. Maybe this this Ice King has kept the fact that they may be in another connection. 5 of Swords also says that someone, someone is very conflicted about their emotions, and I feel that it's this Ice King. Either this Ice King, which has got a heart of gold, but they're wearing a suit of armor, they're protecting their heart, they're trying to, and I do feel it's a spiritual connection, which this Ice King has been fighting. Now, remember that a lot of people fear opening up their heart. Remember that Pisces is unconditional love, but it's also illusion. If there hasn't been any clarity and truth around the emotions of this Ice King is thinking about coming forth. Okay? Also looking back at the past, reminiscing about the past, I'm going to say, because there is an ocean of love, there is healing, creative and fertile energies after confusion, after competition here, after a major breakup. Maybe there may have been a breakup here. Remember also that there is love, but there could also be a child and a mother in the mix here, because we've got fertility, which rings the the Empress. Now, the High Priestess can speak of the third person, the other woman, remember. The advice here is to meditate, look straight into your fears. And this is also advice for the cross-watcher. If someone is worried about moving forth and having their hearts broken, because I do feel there hasn't been communication here, because we've got Pisces, which means illusion. And we've got a High Priestess of air. Air is the perception. It's the thought. Again, thought. Someone is thinking very strongly about you, dear Virgo. They're thinking of coming forth. Now, Virgo, you may also be thinking about the other person. Please know that you are connecting on another level. When you think of them, you know, the messages are bouncing off the walls for them. They're receiving those signs. And this is eternal love. I think that this love will last forever. That's what eternal love means. But remember also that ego means standing in your integrity, the devil. It's Saturnian. And it's all about karma. Karma is a lesson. And karma is all about timing. Remember that Saturn is the lord of karma and timing. But doing the work now, going through this hard, harsh energy, staying loyal and staying on path, this is what will get you to the new beginning. Okay, someone is contemplating moving forward here. And with the Three of Cups, this is reconciliation. But also I'm going to say that with the card of Saturn, okay, if you stay on track, this is sure success, as Saturn does bring things into actualization. Okay, so even if this was work, dear Virgo, even if this was work, that means that the work that you've provided will give you the manifestation that you have created through your hard work and your positive thoughts and your loyalty to what you are bringing to the world. All right, dear Virgo, I do hope that that resonated. I want to thank you so much. Love and light to all of you. Talk to you soon. Hello, dear Libra. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is your Halloween blue moon, full moon in Taurus on the 31st of October. Let's see what's going on for you in general, dear Libra. As now your ruling planet Venus is in your sign, this is beautiful. Venus will be challenged somewhat because of the energies in Capricorn, but love is close to home now. So this is helpful energy, as well as Mercury. Mercury has just moved backwards into your sign. So this could be communication and truth coming through. Now we've got L'amante, the woman lover, okay, the sweetheart. So someone is a sweetheart to you, dear Libra, or you are someone else's sweetheart. We have third house and messages. Okay, and we've got a 27, which equals a 9. Could you be dealing with a Virgo, or you are on the cusp with Virgo? Could be. You could have personal planets there. There are messages coming through from a sweetheart. We have honesty. Honesty, which equals an 8. We've got also 8 is Scorpio, but also Leo. Scorpio, of course, is death and transformation. It is the money house, but 8 is also death and transformation. Some of you could be having an honest conversation with a Leo. Could be a sweetheart now. Remember that full moons are culmination, it's endings, but the moon loves being in Taurus, so it's very powerful there. Could be a new sweetheart, could be from an old sweetheart. We've got adjustments are required, third quarter moon. This is just before the full moon. You need to make some adjustments, or some adjustments are being made just before the full moon, looks like. Now in love, we've got desire, and we've got a 7 here, and 7 is Cancer. Okay, this is the Chariot. Some of you could have, could be dealing with a Cancerian. You could be moving home. I do see a lot of love, a desire to come together. Maybe you feel like family, okay, with a new sweetheart. There is a lot of love here. Let's see what else. We've got transformation. Yeah, we've got Scorpio and the death card here. So interesting. Interesting. And I do feel that someone has stolen either your heart or the heart of, for some of you, could be that someone has stolen the heart of your partner. This is Persephone and Pluto. Pluto stole Persephone. He stole her, he took her without her consent. So he took her, and he took her by force, actually. So whoever has been trying to force something on you, you're going to be leaving them as you're going through a transformation here. Remember that I did mention Scorpio before. This could have to do with money issues as well. Third house is the house of communication. It's the house of learning. This may have been a learning corner that you've been going through, dear Libra. As Libra, you have been put through the mill recently, and your life has generally gone through much change. We have 8 of summer, so you have got the desire for a more meaningful life. It's time to move on, and these are major life changes, and you are following your heart, as you could see the sun there. And the sun can mean a Leo. Some of you could be moving towards a Leo, leaving a Leo. As I said, we've got Scorpio, Leo. They're the fixed signs, and this moon will not be easy for the fixed signs. Remember that the sun will be transiting through Scorpio. So this will have to do also with things that you own and your values. That's what the communication could be about. We've also got the 8 of winter. So do you believe in yourself? Do you feel that you have the power to do this, to move on to something that will fill all those 10 cups? Some of you may have already done that, as you are moving to a connection of desire, major desire. You're 3/4 of the way there. But you need to be very honest, and it could be that someone else is being honest with you. Honest communication. Spirit says, Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love comes through. And this doesn't have to be, of course, Earth Mother could, it does ring the Empress. Also, this could be a message from your mother, a message of love, a message of support. Some of you, this could be a mother that's passed on. This is a number 42, which equals a 6, and 6 is also, 6 is the house of Virgo, but 6 is also Gemini, which means you could be making a choice between 2. And we have control. So you are leaving a controlling situation. You are leaving a controlling situation. I feel that these strings are being cut. They're being... you're being released from a controlling situation here, as you are making adjustments, and you're being honest with yourself as well as everyone else, because your life is going through transformation. Remember that if you've been in a connection where someone was trying to control you through money, through income, I mean, if this was a commitment, remember that we've got Pluto took Persephone without her consent. So, and remember also that Venus soon will be entering Scorpio, which is like Persephone in the dungeon with Pluto. So that'll be an interesting time, as that could be a dark time, but that's the darkest before the dawn. Nevertheless, you do have a message of love here. Listen out for signs and synchronicities with this message of love from the sacred Earth Mother. And also, I'm going to say, if we've got, wherever you are living, if there is freaky weather, look out for messages at that time. You could receive a message because Uranus is right on top of this full moon. And this could be a shocking revelation, honesty coming through unexpectedly. Okay, dear Libra, so that's what's going on for you. This has got a lot to do with love, a lot. So major life changes. Okay, if you've had a lack of self-confidence, you need to believe in yourself. Okay. All right, dear Libra. Beautiful messages. I do hope that this resonated. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Sending you love and light. Talk to you soon. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Let's see what's going on, as the full moon will be in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. And Uranus is connected to this full moon, so it could be sudden revelation, sudden endings. Now, we've got the child. The child can mean a literal child or something new coming through for you. We have Taurus, and I have. Yes, Taurus is the motto of Taurus is I have. Therefore, I have self-worth, I have my own values, and I have things that make me feel comfortable. Obviously, dear Scorpio, this is a full moon for you in your house of relationships. Now, we've got a 14, which is the number of temperance. Temperance can mean healing. It can mean divine timing. Okay, remember that there will be a full moon. Something will be shown. That something is ending for you in your partnerships. Okay. We have risk. Dear Scorpio, you're ready to take that leap of faith. You've got a 31. 31 equals a 4, which means you're taking a risk where your security is concerned, your well-being. I mean, your homely security, your security and safety of feeling comfortable, feeling good with your surroundings, wherever you are, whether you feel safe or not. You are willing to take a risk. Look at that. Look at that amazing picture. Could it be that someone is willing to take a risk on you and start something new for you, with you? We have nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. So there's been quiet. When we've got the void of course moon card, it means that there is no connection to the moon, which means there's something weird going on, something strange. So if there is no emotional connection, you are ready to move on to something new. Okay? All right. We have King of Cups. The King of Cups could be your energy, could be another water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is someone that's ready with an open heart, someone that's ready to offer their cup. This is a mature person. And we've got Judgment. So this is another chance that you're being given. Okay, for those of you that have been judged harshly by another person, then you are moving on. Okay, remember that Taurus, you could be dealing with someone that's got strong Taurus in their chart. I also see Aries here with a risk card. It's just like the Fool card. And there's newness, there's transformation going on for you, dear Scorpio. Judgment means that Spirit says, and this is helpful energy is coming through Spirit, that there is a reawakening. There is a rebirth here that you're going through in love. This is another chance at emotional happiness. We have the Two of Winter, which is the Two of Swords. Some of you are in indecision. Some of you could be making a choice. Do what makes you happy, not what makes others happy, dear Scorpio. So Two of Swords, this could also mean that Two of Swords is like making a blind decision, taking a risk. And we've got the Nine of Autumn, which is the Nine of Pentacles. We've also got Virgo energy here. Dear Scorpio, could you be risking on a Virgo? Okay, this is also financial rewards through self-employment. Okay, and some of you are enjoying the single time for a little bit, or you are connecting and taking a risk on a love connection. Okay, you could be dealing with someone that is single, someone that has come out of a marriage. Could be that they're now single because we've got the child here as well. You could be a single mother, a single father. And we have remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. Could this be the resurfacing of a past connection? And those past feelings coming back to the surface. We've got a 21, and 21 means the world card. Some of you could be dealing with someone that is from a different area of the world, or this is a major karmic cycle that you could be ending. And these are the last notions, the last emotions of something from the past that you could be burying and moving on. And we have fun times, beautiful. And some of you are enjoying the single life, could be, or you could be finding yourself at a concert or a gathering or somewhere where you're under a sky, a night sky where you could see lots of stars. Okay, and this could be bringing you back memories. Memories of a love, could be from a past life. Okay, remember that the Judgment card is very karmic. It is a very strong card, which is saying you are rebirthed. You're starting a new cycle. Maybe you feel as though you've lived this again in a past lifetime. Interesting, Taurus. Taurus is all about having the comforts. It's the five senses, remember, and it's also self-worth. Okay, for those of you that have not been valued in a past connection, you prefer to be on your own. And the Two of Winter says that, remember, it's a choice. It's a choice to stay or to move on. But most importantly, you have to do what is right for you. Okay? Try and align your head with your heart to make the right choice and trust your intuition. King of Cups and Judgment, Scorpio, rebirth. Now, of course, the King of Cups could be any water sign. Doesn't have to be only your energy. You could be dealing with someone that is showing up as very emotional at this time. We've got Taurus here as well. And void off course moon also means that emotionally you've been off course. So I do hope that this full moon puts you on the right track, on the right path, on the right course. Okay? Wherever whatever is happening for you, you're going to have remembrance of something of the past that's going to be coming up to the surface. Remember also that Taurus is the money house. So King of Cups could also be someone that you work with, remember. Giving you another chance. This could be someone that's willing to give you a chance. Whatever this offer is from the King of Cups, it's going to give you a rebirth. And I do see fun times ahead as there's newness here for you, dear Scorpio, and that's beautiful. Okay, I do hope that that resonated for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, dear Scorpio. I am wishing you well. Hello, dear Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is in relation to the full moon in Taurus, which is a blue moon. It's a rare moon. It is connected to Uranus. Therefore, it could be quite shocking. It is placed beautifully in Taurus. The moon loves being there. It's on Halloween. And I've also done an astrology reading for you for each individual sign, so you can check that out in the description box below. What's going on for you, dear Sagittarius? We have voyage. You're going on a journey. Wow. You're in your element. You absolutely love that. Jupiter return and benefits. Sagittarius, that is beautiful. And this is a 49, which means 13. Some of you are on the cusp with Scorpio. Some of you may have planets in Scorpio. Nevertheless, Jupiter return means there is expansion, there's truth, there's growth. This is benevolence all around. Absolutely beautiful. We have invincible. Invincible means something that you need to trust your intuition on. And this is a number 16, which is the Tower. And the Tower means that something will be shown to you. Okay, something that you could not see will be shown to you. Remember that a full moon is the sun opposite the moon. Okay, and the sun sheds light on the moon, so it shows us where there is going to be an ending. So in the house of Taurus, that's where the moon is. Now, invincible can mean that someone has disappeared. Some of you are going on a journey to find them. Remember, Jupiter can mean truth. It is your ruling planet. Jupiter return, which means that you once felt very strong, very lucky. It looks like that there was a lack in that sense. You didn't feel maybe free. Obviously, with the lockdown, you felt as though you were invisible. You felt as though you were tied down, not free. I feel that with the 16, the Tower energy here, I do feel that this will show you maybe even things that you were hoping to see. Let's see what else we've got. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Okay, so a time of healing. Okay, some of you felt as though someone could not, you felt totally invincible. Maybe you were trying to stand out in the crowd, and you felt as though the other person, if this is a love relationship, they could not see you. Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups. So a potential for a new beginning. And we've got the Lovers, which is the card of love, and this is Gemini. Some of you may have, I don't know why, you may have lost a love for whatever reason. The word invincible just keeps popping up in my head. Some of you may have disappeared for someone. You may have taken a journey. You may have moved, as maybe you felt that there wasn't love here. But we've got Ace of Cups and the Lovers, which the Lovers is Gemini, and it could mean a head over heart decision. Were you dealing with someone that was making a choice between you and someone else? We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. There's practicality, there's nurturing, there's abundance. Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very dependable. This is someone that's very motherly. Okay. Someone very motherly. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And we've got the 10 of Winter. The resolution of difficulties, though. And this is the weight lifted off your shoulders. Now, I suppose some of you may have, if you have gone through a heartbreak, I don't know why, but I feel that this is someone from your past. Let's see what Spirit has. And we've got Zen Garden and Inner Sanctuary. Inner Sanctuary, which means you've been like the hermit. You've been going within. Okay, and there's that Virgo energy. So you've been quite invincible. And I do feel that you are could be dealing with a Virgo, could be dealing with someone who's also got strong air. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. We've got more Gemini here. We've also got water. Water, which means Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we've got a young female. I don't know why, but I feel that this young female, she's got red tinged hair. She's quite, I don't want to say the word ruthless, but she is not the same character as the Queen of Autumn, Queen of Pentacles. Okay? And I do feel that you've probably been bruised from this young female. She seems quite, she's got an ego, she knows her value, very much like an air sign, could also be an Aries. She don't take no shit from no one. Whereas the Queen of Autumn is very different. Someone that you can depend on. And I do feel that you probably clashed with this young female. Now, the Queen of Autumn could be a mother. So I do feel that this could be a new love. Could also be a soulmate connection, yes. Could be someone from the past. Now, could this Queen of Autumn be a mother with children already? Someone coming out of their own sanctuary, if that was the case. Because with the Invincible, I don't feel that there has been communication, okay? Some of you have been dealing with this young female, and this young female seems like quite fiery, quite very cardinal energy. Dear Sagittarius, and I do feel, and I'm going to say, could it be that for some of you, this is your energy? Could be, I suppose. And we've got an earth sign here. Now, Zen Garden is number 38, which equals an 11. And 11 is justice. It's also Libra. Remember now that, dear Sagittarius, Venus is transiting through the sign of Libra. And it's very strong there. So relationships are being transformed. If they're not strong, they're moving away. They're being cut out. A time for healing. So, dear Sagittarius, some of you have been, you've put love on the back burner. You've gone on a journey. Okay, you've been working hard towards your benefits, towards your finances. I feel as though love was put on the back burner because the 10 of winter, remember that it's the darkest before the dawn. Okay, this is the end of some sort of an addiction or a codependency. This is a heavy weight being taken off your shoulders. I do feel that you're feeling much freer now as Jupiter return is bringing benefits in. And it's time to free yourself from whatever was not working for you. But what I do see is that there is a very strong connection in love here, as you could see here. Very strong. And it is beginning. Maybe this was a connection from a distance. Maybe this was not, this was only a psychological, maybe through social media. That's probably why we've got the journey here. And I will leave it there. Dear Sagittarius, I want to thank you so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do see that you are coming out of your sanctuary now, being more yourself, freeing yourself from any codependencies, which is beautiful to see. Thank you. Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here on this full moon reading. This blue moon, it's a full moon in Taurus, and it's happening on Halloween. I have done an astrology reading on it as well, so you can watch that. It's in the description box below for each individual sign. So thank you. Let's see what's going on with the tarot. And we have calamity. Oh, trouble. This is like the Tower, dear Capricorn. So there's going to be a Tower moment for you. 10th house and the world. Something is ending for you. Now, it's either something to do with career or it's something to do with your status. Okay, how do people see you out in the world? What are your goals and your aspirations? 10th house. The world means an ending, or there is a sudden shift and expansion towards the world. We've got a 34, which equals a 7. So that is like the victory card of the Chariot. Some of you could be dropping something unexpectedly and just traveling the world. Let's see. We've got the moon, number 50, which equals a 5. 5 is the Hierophant. It's Taurus. So it's where the blue moon is happening. And the black cat, we know that the black cat can mean strong intuition. It can also mean luck. And the moon speaks of strong intuition. Trust your intuition. As you know, the Tower here does speak of Uranus, which is on the full moon. So there's going to be something suddenly either ending, shifting, freeing for you. Let's see what else we've got. We've got a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So we've got a new beginning, new moon in Virgo. Some of you could be starting something with a Virgo, okay? But it's a time to give rather than take, it says. And we've got the, it says Cupid here. So in love, we've got Prince of Arrows. So this is the page. This is the Knight of Swords. So this could be quick communication or quickly severing ties with someone or something. And we've got the 10 of Coins. So the door is open to manifestation, to marriage, to abundance. Suddenly it's going to be, and Virgo could mean, because it's the house of home and work and your daily routine. Some of you could be given another chance where work is concerned. If something happened at work, something that made you feel very emotional, something that, and some of you have maybe even felt this coming on, that there is news coming through. I feel that something shocking is going to be happening for you. You're going to feel as though there's some sort of an ending, but there's going to be quick communication and the door opens for you, especially where love is concerned. Love and money. We have 3 of Wands. Okay, and 3 of Wands means, many times I do see it as someone turning their back, making a decision and turning their back on a certain situation. And we've got the 6 of Wands. Wonderful news, it's on its way. Rewards are coming through and success and public recognition. So this could mean that for you. Now there's a lot of fire here. So we've got Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energies, as well as strong earth. Earth would be Virgo. 10th house is the natural house of Capricorn. What does Spirit have for you? And we've got healing. Number 33, which is a master number. Reconnecting with your true nature. For those of you that have been disconnected, okay, maybe you've been working really hard. You may be coming closer to nature. You could also be, because Uranus in Taurus on the full moon, could also be freaky weather. You could be receiving messages from sudden, sudden revelations from a storm. Something could be happening at that time, okay, which you could receive news that will be very healing for you. Remember that a master number is like a major arcana. It's interesting that we've got the healing card and we've got Virgo, which is also the house of healing. What do we have here? And we've got family. So some of you could be connecting with someone that feels like family to you, or some of you could be leaving a family situation. This could be a major shift, calamity within a marriage. Remember that the Knight of Swords many times can speak to me of legalities, quickly, news coming through, harsh news coming through. And remember that the Knight carries a sword, which means you could be suddenly shifting, severing ties. If there's been ego within a commitment, a family structure, maybe you've been hoping for those ships to come through and they've never come through. Okay, as we've got 9 wands here. So for those of you that there's been quiet, because we do have healing, the healing card here. The moon means no communication. Trust in your intuition. It means quiet. For those of you that have had no communication with someone, there could be sudden communication. Remember, the world card can mean also success as well. It does mean the world, people that are from a different area of the world. Some of you may be dealing with someone that could be from a distance, And there may have been ego here, but this is also a success card. We've got a few cards of success, but it's a time to give, dear Capricorn. And I'm sure you've given, but it does say new moon in Virgo. Some of you may be beginning something. You may need to give something to someone, as that is the message here. For those of you that are abundant, you've got everything that you need in your life, because the Ten of Coins, remember, that is it is some sort of a completion, like you've gotten to a point of success where your money is concerned. It's like a restart. So if you're starting again, some of you could also be, I'm going to say, some of you could be losing money. If you're going through divorce, this could be a bit of a loss of finances, because some of you could be moving to a new home, could be at a distance to where you usually reside. Remember that the Six of Spring, it does remind me very much of Leo, so there could be ego here, or whatever you're creating. For those of you that have been working really hard, whatever you've been creating, and this could be a family business, you could succeed. But you're going to go through some form of a calamity, some form of tower moment here. So something could be shocking for you. So, dear Capricorn, I think I will leave it there. I do hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do want to wish you well and talk to you soon. Hello, dear Aquarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. This is your full moon, the blue moon, Halloween reading, full moon in Taurus, which is going to be right on Uranus. So this is going to affect you fully. Uranus is your ruling planet. Let's see what's going to happen, as the moon loves being in Taurus. Remember, a full moon means culmination, ending. Something will be shown to you. We have love. We have love. We have seventh house and partners. This is a partnership in love. Okay, we've got a lot of love here, and this does remind me of Libra. Now, this could be a love that could make it. It's a number 4. We've got another 4 here. This could be something long-term that you are moving into. Dear Aquarius, we've got lust. We've got lust and love. There's a lot of desire here. And this is a 24. 24 can mean the lovers, which could mean a choice between two. Remember that the 7th house is Libra, so it's all about equality. It's all about love relationships, not only love relationships, it's all relationships. Now, lust, this could be something that you have been, it does signify very much the devil energy. It's a very, very strong attraction. It's something that makes you feel weak in the knees. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Wow. Something is ending for you, and therefore something is beginning. Dear Aquarius, could you be leaving behind a dark connection where it was only about desire, passion, and sex? Show the world the real you. So you could be showing your true desires at this time. Now, full moon means some sort of an ending. But remember that on the new moon in the time of Aquarius, we make a wish. Usually on the full moon in our sign, we receive our wish. So that could be the case for you. Now, we've got the 7 of Coins, which means you've taken time, you've invested time, money, energy. This is love, right? This is sort of stopping and looking at your love life. This is also the Capricorn card. So, and we've got the 10 of Wands, which means a heavy burden. A heavy burden which comes to an end. Some of you may have been, if this is a relationship that you've wanted to bring into your life for a long time, you've wished upon, then the burden has ended. The time and, your time and your loyalty may prove very fruitful at this time. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Strength card. Strength card is Leo. Now, Leo is your 7th house. You may have challenges. It's time to be kind. It's time to forgive. Because this is a number 11, and 11 is also Libra. It's justice and balance, and it's a new doorway opening. And we've got another 7, the 7 of Wands. Talk about having to fight for what you love. That's what you have to do, dear Aquarius. Even if the odds were against this connection, I do feel here that with a new connection, could be an old connection that is manifesting now in reality. Why do I feel like you're coming out of an ending? This could be ending of a cycle, which was burdensome. But you've been loyal to it. And remember that Leo is all about taking charge. Okay, it's the king. And the inner strength to overcome any challenges. Let's see what Spirit has. We have Moonlight Goddess, dear Aquarius. Repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. Some of you have been repressing your emotions. Maybe for those of you that have been dealing with someone that only came across as very desirous, they did not show emotion. Maybe some of you may have repressed your desire to be with this person, scared that there is so much desire here that you may have been scared that you will scare the other person away. I do feel that there is an ending of a chapter here. Now, repressed emotions means you have not been communicating your emotions. And it says, show the world the real you. Maybe you've been hiding your desire or your desire to connect with someone from your family, as maybe you thought that this was not the right person for that your family would approve of. Whatever the case is, this is a number 2. And some of you have been reflecting through your inner guidance, okay? You've been trying to deal with your inner emotions and you've been reflecting. It could be a time now to come out. It does say take charge, be assertive. Don't back down on what you believe. And you need to be courageous to not repress your emotions, but more so speak your truth. And we have passion. There is a lot of passion here. Now, some of you could be connecting to an air sign. We've got Leo as well. Did I say air sign? Earth sign. I meant earth sign. We've also got, yes, we've got Libra. We've got earth. And we've got strong fire, which is Leo. Okay. I do feel that this is a new doorway opening for you, as we've got a number 11. Remember, dear Aquarius, that your ruling planet is right on this full moon. So it's going to be a very stressful time for you where love is concerned. Now, some of you may have been connected to a fire sign, and you have I feel as though this connection was more of a desirous, lustful connection than an emotional connection, because you have been hiding your emotions. So you could be disappointing a Leo with speaking your truth. And this could be the other way around as well. You can reverse the reading. But whatever the case is, this has got to do with family. This is a number 4. Something long term. Remember that love comes through. And you could be receiving your wish fulfillment, as you've been very loyal. But what you need is courage. Courage and strength and trust. Trust that you can get through whatever obstacles were in your way. And you need to stand up for yourself. And speak of who you truly are and what your desires truly are. All right, dear Aquarius? All right. And I don't know why, but I feel as though some of you could be coming out of the closet about your sexual preferences, your preferences in love. So, dear Aquarius, I'm wishing you luck. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Sending you much love and much healing. Love and light. Hello, dear Pisces. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. This is Kathy, and this is your blue moon, full moon reading for Halloween on the 31st of October. The full moon will be in Taurus, so the sun in Scorpio, the moon in Taurus, loves to be there. If you're interested in the astrology and how you're going to be affected through the astrology, I've got the link in the description box below for each individual sign. Let's see now what the tarot says. We have lover. So we've got the divine masculine lover here. We have Cancer and I feel. Some of you are connecting to a Cancerian person. Someone who probably has fire in their chart as well. We have confidence. So this would be a Leo. It's a 42. 42 equals a 6. 6 is the Lover's card. So some of you could be making a head of a heart decision. You're trying to feel your way through these emotions. Now Cancer is the home. It's the mother. It's also the moon. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So trust in your intuition. Trust in your emotions. This is a 16, which 16 is the Tower. And the Tower could be a sudden revelation that what you felt intuitively will be also shown to you where love is concerned. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So it's interesting that we've got Cancer, Capricorn. So you're either dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer with strong Leo probably. Full moon in Capricorn means an ending. So a full moon means a culmination. It's been an uphill battle. It's been very karmic what you've been going through. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. Let's look at love. We've got the 9 of Wands, which means maybe there was no communication here as well, where love is concerned. And we've got the Ace of Wands. So that's 10 Wands. Yes, it's the culmination, the ending of a burdensome cycle. And there is a lot of fire. So there is the desire to communicate. There is the desire to connect. Because the 9 of Wands is someone that's put up their wall. Someone that's been through a lot. Now, someone is getting the confidence to end this cycle, to speak about their desires, to co-create. Okay, some of you could be making a choice between two. Could be a Cancer, could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo. We've got the 5 of Cups. There's a reason behind everything. It does say to remove yourself from negative emotions. Move away from worry. 5 of Cups means that don't cry over the past. Close that door, dear Pisces. And we've got the 9 of Winter, so a lot of worry. A lot. It does say unfounded fear, though. Okay, this is growing out of proportion, this worry. You are looking straight at that moon, and this is frightening you. Well, this is up in your head, okay? Some of you maybe don't feel worthy of being loved because we've got the confidence card here. If you have been dealing with someone that was narcissistic and they were bad-mouthing you, they were treating you very unfairly, very egotistically, where they showed their confidence and they repressed. They made you repress your confidence, and therefore they've done damage to you. If that is the case, you need to close that door. What does Spirit have? We've got harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. And this is a number 3. Number 3 means expansion and growth. So these are fears that are probably just up in your head. Let's see what Amira's Love Oracle has. And we've got the Beauty Queen. And she knows her value. Remember that where the full moon is, Taurus is the house of self-worth and value. If you have been repressed in a connection and you felt as though you were not value to others, then that is a very wrong way to look at things. Remember that, dear Pisces, you give unconditionally to the point where when the love is not returned, that means that you're not good enough. Well, that's not the way it is. You need to find the right person that will give back to you as much as you have given, because you always give unconditionally. We do have the card of harmony here. You've got power within you. You've got that self-confidence, and you are able to be productive in whatever you do. You need to soul search, find that confidence within you. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. If you have been dealing with a Capricorn, this could be the ending of any dealings with a Capricorn. Now, Cancer means this is intuition. I feel. Now, you may be connecting to someone that feels like home. Remember, Cancer is nurturing. It's the child that needs that mother. And we've also got the Lover here. So the Lover could be someone that is showing up as very desirous. We've got a lot of wands here. Could you have been connecting to someone that that came across as only a lover? Well, this person only wanted what they desired. They did not want something long-term, more than likely, I would say. And maybe this is going to be an epiphany and an awakening for you with this full moon. Okay, because the Ace of Wands speaks of only desire and of sexual nature. Okay, someone that wants to use you and abuse you and then run off, as we've got the Lover here. And I would say that this person is very attracted to people, whether it's divine feminine or the divine masculine, that are quite popular, that have got a beautiful, harmonious figure. Someone very, very very unreal. This person is very shallow, very, very shallow. Okay, but you've got the confidence here. This is you. You've got the confidence to shine in whatever you are performing, in whatever you are creating. Know that you have got your worth. Remember, look at these two cards. Look at the similarities. Look at the beauty here, dear Pisces. You have to know your worth. And remember that the 16 also adds up to the 7. This could also mean overcoming obstacles. This could be a victory card, but you need to feel the energy towards victory. This could also be a movement, moving away from a home, moving to another area. It does say remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Okay, and do not focus on what worries you and frightens you. You need to feel confident that you are good enough and you can bring your life into balance and equilibrium. Okay, as you can see here, we've got the horse and we've got the woman here. There is trust here. There needs to be trust. There needs to be nurturing, loving, true love, and not just desire. Okay, as we know that Capricorn can be very Saturnian. It can be a karmic connection that you were dealing with. And this may be also up to 3 years ago. Okay, something that you've been going through. Your life has gone through many changes 3 years ago as the nodes were in Cancer Capricorn. Okay, and with the, as you could see, the crown on this wand, remember that the Ace of Wands is a potential to be able to create. This could also speak of passion, but also a lot of ego. This is very much the king. Okay, take power in confidence and move forward. Okay, remember that aces are gifts from Spirit, their potentials, will you take the action on that? That's the question here. I'm wishing you well, dear Pisces. I want to thank you so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Sending you much love. Remember, love is still here. You've got those 2 cups in the background, 5 of cups. There's always love there for you. As long as you know where your heart is at, as long as you feel good enough and you are confident enough, you'll be right. Okay, Pisces, I will leave you there. I want to thank you again. Much love, much light, and let's see, I'd love to hear your comments on what happens for you. Talk to you soon.